how are you? Good. We are one less at the head, so I'm making sure that.
Good.
How are you? Good. I'm like, we are one less. Who's this? Giuseppe, I'm assuming. No, I know who it is. Alessandra. I'm like, I know who it is with the. I think. Test, test. Good morning, everyone. If I could kindly ask you to take your seats, the press conference will begin very shortly. Buongiorno a tutti. And don't be shy, please come to the front, because if we could have everyone seated more in the front area, we are going to actually be live streaming on Chin today, which is great. So if we can have everyone come and take their seats, thank you. If we could have Adam, please, to the head table for the media feed. Adam, please. Okay, I'm going to ask everyone to move up at least one row. You're all going to be on TV. We're web feeding right now, thanks to Chin and Lenny Lombardi. We're actually going to be live streaming. So we're going to ask everyone to kind of get to know each other. Thank you very much. If I could get IT, please, here. Adam. Yes, Cristiano. The media feed's on its way, Enzo, okay? He'll be coming very shortly. Good morning, everyone. My light Italian, buongiorno a tutti. Welcome today to the Italian National Day at Castello Italia official launch. Thank you very much for coming on what is quite a cold and dreary day. I think now that we've had this weather now, that means it's going to be nice on the day, because we had this weather last year, if you recall. It was exactly this cold, exactly this rainy. I'd like to introduce our head table guests. Today we will be hearing from 5 distinguished gentlemen about the exciting events that are taking place, some of the events during what is now known as a Legacy Italian Heritage Month. And each of our distinguished guests will be sharing some exciting events that will be taking place this month. I'd like to start with Ascal Bova. He is the Italian Trade Commissioner. Next to Ascal, we've got Nick DiDonato, our official host, President and CEO of Liberty Entertainment Group, and the co-chair of Italian National Day at Castello Italia. Next to Nick, we have the Consul General, Giuseppe Pastorelli, the Consul General of Italy in Toronto, and the co-chair as well of Italian National Day at Castello Italia. Next, we have Alessandro Ruggera, and he is the director of the Istituto di Italiano di Cultura. Did I say that right? Okay. He's giving me Italian lessons. And next to Alessandro, we have the creative director of the Italian Contemporary Film Festival in its 6th year? Fifth year, 5. We have Cristiano Di Frolentis. So we'd like to welcome our special guest here today. We would like to start with the Consul General, who will give some opening remarks about Italian National Day at Castello Italia.
Thank you very much, Tania. Buongiorno a tutti. Io volevo iniziare ringraziando di cuore, veramente, all the members of the organizing committee that have been working for the last 6 months to put this event together, all the co-organizers and partners, and the sponsors who helped us bringing the largest Italian National Day celebration outside of Italy to Toronto. You know, we are a big team composed of the consulates, the Italian Cultural Institute, the Italian Trade Commission, the Italian National Tourist Board, the Italian Chamber of Commerce, the Canadian Italian Business and Professionals Association, CIBPA, the Congress, National Congress of Italian Canadian, both Ontario and Toronto, the Italian Heritage Month Foundation, Comites, and ICFF, the Italian Contemporary Film Festival. It's a pretty large group. These are associations and organizations that dedicate their life and activity to the benefit of the Italian community. And I'm very happy that starting from last year and again this year, they decided to get together again to offer to the community a celebration of Italy, a full day celebration of Italy on the occasion of the Festa della Repubblica, the Italian National Day. We have decided for a similar format, so we picked up a Sunday. We couldn't make it on June 2nd exact date. and we wanted to have the events before the beginning of the month of June, because this will also launch the Italian Heritage Month in Ontario. And I wish to thank all those who made possible for Italian Canadian to celebrate our heritage in the month of June in Ontario. And it's a pretty big achievement that we can all be proud of. So we set Sunday, May 29, 2016. The event will run from 10 a.m. in the morning to 5 p.m. It will be a full day of festivities with entertainment, few speeches, I promise, a very nice art exhibition. An Italian art glassmaker will come from Venice with his pieces. There will be an interactive kids zone, and there will be the best food and wine that you can appreciate. And all this has been made possible by a very special partnership that we started last year. And I would like really to thank wholeheartedly to Liberty Entertainment Group, President, CEO, and all the team, including Tanya, that has been one of our victims in the last 6 months, and she did a great job. You open up the doors of the premier heritage attraction in not only in Toronto but in all Canada to the Italian community, and you allowed us to celebrate Italy here and to transform for one day Casa Loma into Castello Italian. Liberty Group has been a pivotal partner in this endeavor, and I would like to thank very much Nick Di Donato personally for what he did, and also our presenting sponsor, Pizza, that have been very kind to renew the sponsorship. And just one final and last comment on this massive effort that we undertake now for the second year and hopefully in the years to come. It would have not been possible, first and foremost, without the full support of the organizing partners. And that's a part I want to stress, and that's very important. Because we not only gather together, we brainstorm and we try to plan and execute the best event possible, but we put resources in it. And since we start from the organizing members to put resources, we are stronger when we present the opportunity to a sponsor. It gives us credibility. It shows that we are the first to bet and commit on what we are doing to the benefit of the community. Because as you know, this is a free event, open to public. You just need to register. Registration will be online as of today, the possibility, and we expect over 4,000 people attending. Last year, when the Italian Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs attended the events, even on a rainy day, there were 4,200 people, and hopefully otherwise we would have been in some difficulties. And he said he was very happy, and he said, I've never seen such a large celebration of Italy outside of Italy. And when we asked him, do you want to put it in writing? He said, of course, I'll do it, because what you are doing in Toronto is remarkable. And that's why I would like to close by personally thanking the organizations and the community with the sponsors and the supporters to make it possible. I guess there are very few cities in the world where the Italian community is so strong, so close to its heritage, where you can achieve such a big endeavor. Quindi grazie veramente a tutte le organizzazioni che sostengono questo progetto, grazie al Liberty Group per ospitarci, grazie agli sponsor, e sarà anche quest'anno, penso, una bellissima festa nazionale aperta alla collettività. Grazie.
Well, welcome everybody, and thank you so much for attending our press conference today. Firstly, I'd like to thank the Consul General here, who's actually really spearheaded this event in the past couple of years to take it to the next level. Italian Heritage Month has been a significant and important landmark event for Italians here in Ontario because the government has recognized us. And our objective is to make sure that when we're being recognized, we achieve some accomplishments and show people what we can do together as Italians. And I think our greatest achievement right now is that we've brought so many organizations. I want to thank every one of you for participating. Brought so many organizations who have different avenues of people to work with and different resources to collaborate, to come together and unite as Italians to create a significant event and a significant month, not only for Italians and Italian culture, but for the general public. It's a celebration of Italy. It's a celebration we want to share with Torontonians and people of diverse cultures. We, this month, are here to show what we as Italians have done here in Toronto and throughout the world. And without the organizations uniting and coming together, this wouldn't happen. So that is the most important thing. It's this show of unity and how we can work together as a group to come to a common goal and celebrate. This year's event, the launching with Castello Italian here at Casa Loma, is going to be a spectacular one. It's gotten better every year. And this year, you'll see, with respect to the talent, the showcasing of art and everything else about Italian food and culture, it will be an incredible event again. We welcome the community, we welcome the Italian community, and I just want to say thank you to all the Italian organizations who have come together and collaborated to make this happen. Without you, would not be possible, and without you uniting together, we could not achieve such tremendous goals. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Nick. Thank you, Giuseppe. In addition to this Italian National Day, we do have a video that we'd like to showcase. We're just having a little bit of technical difficulties. So what I'd like to do is, if we could, speak about some of the other highlight events that this committee, this group, this consortium, if you will, of Italian associations is putting together. And Nick, if we could start with you and ask Al about the new exciting event that's taking place coming up in June.
Thank you. Well, this year we've introduced a new event, and as I mentioned earlier, we are growing this not just to the opening day, but for the month of June, Italian Heritage Month, and creating some significant events so people can experience Italian culture throughout the month. And one new event that we have embraced and are bringing to you this year is the Best of Italy, a wine tasting of the Tre Bicchieri Wine Award wine winners. And Ascal, our trade commissioner, is putting this together in terms of bringing 100 of the top Italian wineries, and he'll give you a little bit more on that.
Yeah, thank you, Nick. The event Best of Italy basically will present to the public and to the trade the wines that have been awarded, the Tre Bicchieri from Gambero Rosso. Gambero Rosso is a publication organization in Italy that every year recognizes the quality, the Italian wine qualities, and gives awards and gives recognition. It's worldwide effort and promotion of Italian wines. This year coming to Toronto. And we have been partnering as Italian Trade Commission with them and with Liberty Group, which is the natural partner and the most professional partner we could find in Toronto, to present both to the trade and to the public the best of Italian wines. We are talking of hundreds of producers and probably hundreds and hundreds of wines. As I was saying, there is a part that it's reserved to the trade, but there is also a part that's open to the public. And the beautiful thing of the part open to the public, which is, of course, public will have to pay a ticket, is that the revenues of the ticket sales will go to the Humber River Hospital. This is a decision by the Liberty Group. by Nick and Patty Donato. And so all the revenues of this incredible event will go to the hospital, which is very close to all of us, and especially to the Italian Canadians in Toronto. I think it's remarkable. Of course, this is the first time that Gambero Rosso comes in Toronto with such a huge expectation. They've been here before, but the location that we're going to have, the Liberty Grand, the June 6th, I think it guarantees a great, fantastic results. This is what, more or less, we still don't have the wine list. They're just gathering all the producers because there are hundreds of wines that have been acknowledged and recognized with the Tre Bicchieri. Tre Bicchieri is 3 glasses. It's like the stars of the Michelin guide. The Gambero Rosso is little glasses, wine glasses. We are pretty sure that we've been confident that the event will be a success. As the Italian Trade Commission, we organized for 20 years an event for the wine tasting, but that was just for the trade. This is going to be open to everybody. Thank you very much, Nick.
And again, just to reiterate, one thing that's important here is we are celebrating Italian Heritage Month, and what we wanted to do with this event is to create an event where we can actually give back to the community. And so having a paid event open to the general public, and all proceeds will go to the Humber River Hospital. Again, it's the Italian community, and now introducing one new component in our celebration, which is giving back and giving back to those that are in need. And this will hopefully be an annual event for us, and will grow as well as the Castello Italian has grown.
Fantastic. Some exciting new elements, and in addition to the Best of Italy, and I understand, Nick, people can purchase tickets and learn more information on the website, Best of Italy.
We have bestofitaly.ca. We're launching today. You can buy your tickets to the event right now, and I would suggest buying them very quickly because I think they will sell out. So I think it's going to be a fantastic event.
Wonderful. Thank you, Nick. In addition to that, we also have a fantastic event that is taking place. It's again a consortium with the Consulate General of Italy, as well as the Institute of Culture, Italian Culture. And I'd like to turn it over now to Andrea Ruggiero to tell us, Alessandro Ruggiero to tell us a little bit more about that. I was going to say Andrea Bocelli.
Yes. So thank you very much. Yeah, my name is Alessandro Ruggiero. You probably know me already. I'm the director of the Italian Cultural Institute. And well, I think, again, as Giuseppe Pastrelli was saying, it's very important to stress the effort that has been made, the unity effort that has been made. I mean, to bring together all the community and all the different partners in the community, and to try to have one event that will be the launching of the Italian Heritage Month organized all together. So last year it was a big success, and I think we are going to repeat the success. So it will be the launching of the Italian Heritage Month, which is a month of celebration, and I would like to, of Italian culture and heritage, and I would like to recall the fact the person that has initiated the month, the Italian Heritage Month with a law, that is Michael Tibollo. So I think it's important that he will then give more information about the events related to the Italian Heritage Month. I would just like to stress and to present some of the important events that we will have. The first event will be, as we had last year, an exhibition here at Casa Loma for the launching of the Italian Heritage Month. We will have an exhibition again. This year we will have Lino Tagliapietra in collaboration, which is a glass artist coming from Murano, Venice. Lino Tagliapietra is is probably the most important Italian, so I would want there to say the most important in the world, but probably is among the best glass artists in the world, and he will be in Toronto in the beginning of June, so we will open an exhibition here at Casa Loma in the Austin Room on the day of the event. And I think it's a great achievement. It's an artist that's it's comparable to Dan Cialuli, and which is having an exhibition at the Royal Ontario Museum right now. I mean, so Cialuli is an American artist, Lino is an Italian artist, so they worked together for a long time. So we are very happy that we can have these two exhibitions along at the same time. Another important event that we are about to present is the second presentation for a series that we launched last year in November. Italy, we call it Italy Inspires Canada. We had as a guest Samantha Cristoforetti. Samantha Cristoforetti, you probably have been to the event. She's the first European female astronaut. She's the astronaut in the world that has the record of days spent in space. And in November, we had a beautiful event with her and Roberta Bondar, first Canadian astronaut. So the idea behind the series Italy Inspires Canada is to present Italians that are at the forefront of technology, innovation, and so on. The next event will be May 31st, so right after the Italian Heritage Month, the celebration here at Casa Loma. And we will bring to Toronto Giorgetto Giugiaro. You probably know him if you are a car lover and if you like nice cars. So Giorgetto Giugiaro is famous for car designs, but he's not only a car designer, he's a designer of different objects from furniture to industrial design in general. Another event, so this will be May 31st, 6:30 at the Walter Hall, University of Toronto. Another important event that I would like to mention, because again, is something that is really specific and perhaps unexpected from Italy, is the launching of an exhibition. It will be at the Fairmont Hotel on June 22nd. It's organized by an association that is called Reggio Children. It's an association which is committed in bringing to around the world the educational system that has been presented firstly in Italy, in Reggio Emilia, for children, very young children, and that's been extremely successful in presenting a new way of educating small children. And this will be an exhibition presented at the Fairmont Hotel, so we will give more information. So are the events. A lot more will come, and among those, of course, the Italian Contemporary Film Festival, that is probably the major event during the Italian Heritage Month. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Alessandro. Sounds like a lot of fantastic things. Make sure to grab your press kits, because we actually have highlighted, I know it's a lot of information, so in the press kit, there is a calendar at a glance that kind of gives a top line of all of these great events. Obviously, a fantastic event that we love to celebrate and enjoy throughout. I think it's 6 markets now in Canada, outside of Toronto now, which is fantastic to hear. I'd like to turn it over to the creative director of the Italian Contemporary Film Festival, Cristiano.
Grazie. Thank you, Tanya. Thank you very much. So I'm very, very happy today to be at this table. For us, it's very, very important. We were here since the beginning, but this year we were thinking about it a lot. There was a contribution, economical contribution that we were supposed to give to this event. We are an association that usually asks for contribution. But in terms of being here at the table for us was, as Giuseppe and Nick was saying before, was a sign of unity. And we are really, really, really happy to have a community that is united. This is, for us, fundamental. Probably 10 years ago, we could be divided because we were so strong in population that we could actually be divided. But this time, I think that the Italian community is so important to really regroup, and Castello Italian is a fantastic event to create this strength that Toronto needs and Ontario needs. So really, I'm very happy because also Pastorelli and Nick created this as a symbolic event. They put a lot of efforts in it, a lot of diplomatic efforts in it, and so thank you very, very much. Again, I'm very happy because for us, Heritage Month is very important. We started with Michael Tibollo before the Heritage Month was approved. Michael was asking me, please put the first edition of ICFF in June, because there was a project to have the Italian Heritage Month in June. So imagine how it's important for us. I had to say that the unity that is here at the Castello is the unity that we have at ICFF. ICFF is not-for-profit with the board of directors, with Ken Cancellara is here. but also is part of really a community that stands together in all over the country, because we are also in Quebec, and a lot of associations are active part of this. And so I had to first of all thank the media, Chin Radio, that is another part of our community. Lenny Lombardi is part of our board, and having Ali here is important for us. All the Italian media, thank you very much. I know how important for you is timing, and dedicate one day to a press conference instead of having a press release sent by email is very important. That I like your efforts. Thank you a lot. So ICFF this year is going to be in 6 cities. A big effort in 10 days simultaneously in Toronto, Vaughan, Hamilton. We are going to be in Montreal, Saint-Léonard, Quebec City, and we are adding Niagara. So I think 7 now cities, because Saint-Léonard, as you know, is like Vaughan for Montreal. 7 cities in which we are screening 32 films and 32 shorts. A selection of thousands of works that arrived every day. We had submissions from day one. So the best of the Italian made in Italy movie, but also the best of Italian-Canadian movies. Italian movies produced everywhere in the world, because everywhere in the world there are artists, directors, actors that produce a movie with Italian content. So I'd like to say just a few things from the Heritage Month for us starts a little bit early this year, because we have almost 3,500 students from elementary to high school that are going to participate to the ICFF Junior, a program for students for the Toronto schools of the GTA. And so imagine how important for us is the contribution to the Italian language given to these kids that usually probably 1 of 30 have an Italian background, and they are still interested to participate to these screenings that, of course, are independent movies made usually in Italy and played in Italian language with English subtitles. So it's an important effort. Thank you very much to Castello also, because Castello, through the Osservatorio della Lingua, is contributing with a little bit of money that are very helpful for us for this special program. So I had to thank a lot the Chamber of Commerce that is joining ICFF as a partner this year, and many of the community that are really putting a lot of efforts to make this program a successful program. Just 2 guests that I'd like to mention that are coming to Toronto. One is Checco Zalone. Probably not a lot of people here in Toronto knows about him, but he's the new Benigni in Italy. He's actually more than a new Benigni. He gained in a month with his new movie 72 million euros at the box office, more than Titanic or Avatar or, I don't know, Star Wars. And we will have probably one of our best director ever, the Academy Awards, Giuseppe Tornatore, that is presenting the last movie, La Corrispondenza, as a closing film. So these are the 2 things that I'd like to reveal today. Of course, for the other movies and everything else, we will have our press conference in a few days. Thank you very much, everybody.
Grazie mille, Cristiano. And thank you to all of our head table guests. At this time, we'd like to play a short promotional video that just gives you a taste of what is going to officially launch this exciting month that we have here in Ontario. Here's a little taste of Italian National Day at Castello Italia.
Buongiorno, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Fabio Giusoppato. I'm honored and pleased to present this year's program. Lineup of MCs, local and international artists, and entertainment for Italian National Day, taking place on Sunday, May 29th, 2016, at Toronto's very own Casa Loma, Castello Italian, the official kickoff to Italian Heritage Month. We invite you to come and celebrate this spectacular event among friends, family, and community. Thank you to Consul General Villi, Giuseppe Pastorelli, and Liberty Entertainment Group President and CEO Nick Di Donato, and all of the generous sponsors and participating organizations for their continued support and for making this event possible for everyone to enjoy our Italian heritage and culture. Buon divertimento a tutti.
Ma da può capire chi te va bene. Se tu la parla miezza americano, quando si fa l'amore sotto la luna, come te viene in capo di I love you. Papà l'americano. Papà l'americano. Papà l'americano.
Hey guys, it's Alessia Carr, and I just want to say that I'm very excited to be a part of Italian National Day on May 29th at Castello Italian, Castello.
Hello and buongiorno a tutti. I'm Rick Campanelli from ET Canada.
Ciao, buongiorno, come stai? I'm Tony Monaco from Z1035.
Buongiorno. I'm Sandra Carusi, comedian and host of Inside Jokes on Talk Radio AM 640.
Salve a tutti. Hi, everyone. I'm Andrea Trentadue of Chin Radio and TV International.
Join us on Sunday, May 29th for Castello Italia at Casa Loma.
Second annual Italian National Day.
Join us and be prepared to be transported into an Italian bliss.
Casa Loma will be transformed into an authentic Italian piazza.
You can be a part of the experience, and we want to see you at the world-famous and beautiful Casa Loma.
I discovered him on YouTube, and he's been with me for the last 6 months, and we're slowly building a beautiful career for this man, and deservedly so. Ready? 2, 3.
When a man loves a woman, can't keep his mind on nothing there. He'll trade the world for the good thing he's found.
Ci credi che non lo so dire?
there, buddy. Up there for you.
We're gonna have a variety of gourmet foods, fine wines, artistic exhibits, automotive displays, and an interactive kids zone. So bring the entire family, why not, right? We all look forward to seeing you there. Ciao e ci vediamo.
La vita è sapere che dovunque sei, dovunque vai.
I'd like to acknowledge Fabio Giusefato for putting our promotional video together and working with all of our entertainment to set that exciting lineup. Now we just need you all to help bring the sun, and then we will have a fantastic day. At this time, I would like to invite this fantastic consortium of the organizing committee, which is Italian National Day, to come up and stand by the fountain. We're going to get an official team photo. At this time, I'd like to invite Eddie Borello from the CIBPA. We're going to all head over to that area, and the head table guests will also head over there as well. Eddie, if you could stand. Eddie Borello is president of the CIBPA. Diana Panacci, executive director of CIBPA. Alessandro Ruggiera from Italian Cultural Institute. Cristiano Di Florentis from ICFF. Silvana Tabolo from NCIC Toronto. Fabio Giusefato from Fabio. We have George Vicentin and Faria from the ICCO. Lenny Lombardi from Chin. John Turco from Profile Wine. Emilio Battaglia from Comites. Ascal Bova, Italian Trade Commissioner. Ken Cancellara from NCIC Ontario. Our fantastic advisor and past president of CIBPA, Mario Paura. We're going to have to do layers, I think. This is way too wide. And as well, I'd like to invite our co-chairs, Giuseppe Pastorelli and Nick Di Donato, to join this committee photo. Thank you. Quickly, if there are any questions from the floor, I don't think so. I think there's a lot of information. Probably the best thing is to take the press kit. Tickets are officially on sale, passes are officially on sale in 9 minutes. Make sure to visit castelloitalia.ca for all information. The video highlights will be there. The fantastic restaurants, Buca, Teroni, Soto Soto, they're all a part of this. So we would love to see you out on May the 29th. Thank you very much, and have a great day.
Grazie a te. No, veramente. E quando è che fate la... Buona giornata. Grazie. Buona giornata a voi.
andare a prendere l'aeroporto.
Ah, c'è la speranza?
Vado a prendere l'aeroporto.
Dice va il console.
Il console non ha i target. Il console non ha i target. Questi ogni volta mi dà un cazzotto nella pancia che sono i contrariamente a voi devo andare a lavorare.
Ciao Silvana, grazie.
Tu che fai, vai? Rimani a cazzeggiare.
MCs, Senator Cruz from 640.
How are you?
Very good, thank you. How are you?
Surviving.
I would love one.
So let's say
You're the man. I always wanted to know the man. There's one out there. I wanted to know. I have a show about comedy.
Questa contiguità, no? L'amica tua, la cantante.
That's what I do. Is it? Yeah, it's getting very hot.
Sto insistendo, poi
And going here this summer, I'm very excited.
So are you English performing?
she'll be our MCs for